Guys, deluded Gunner, it's me again. The same Spurs fans that were begging me to put Kane in the duds of the week. I've spoken with them, I've sat down, we've gone out and enjoyed our Saturday evening. They've asked me to make a video about Spurs' woes or mini little blot in form. Now, for those who don't know, I can't imagine you don't, football fans, but United Spurs sixth, 25 points. That they win and they draw level with us. So you just heard me say there's not really any cause to be concerned, because you just got to quickly stop feeling sorry for yourself and win games. The top six, anybody can get top four. Anybody can do it. It's about winning your games. Even City, they run away with the league, but a couple losses and your 2 United wins or so. Them and Chelsea, not even just United, Chelsea as well. They're breathing down their necks. But in regards to Spurs and their little worry, like I have to say again, and to annoy you guys, it's not that deep. Hopefully it is, because I'm an Arsenal fan. I want Spurs to fail, but I do believe that it's just a little thing. Spurs, how do I even quantify it? It is poor. It is poor, man. 5 points out of a possible 15. Like they went before they saw their 5 games or whatever. 5, 10. Wait, 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. I don't know why I was counting with my fives, but yeah, 15. They're 5 games. When you look at Arsenal, West Brom, Watford, Palace and Leicester, you would think, alright, cool, Spurs are going to win all of that, you know. The Arsenal one, fair play. If you're looking at it, the most humblest of Spurs fans, you'll say, alright, cool, that can go either way. But you'd expect to take maximum points bar that game, and even so, Spurs should think they should. Hindsight's great, but they should have won that game against Arsenal. So that's a full 15 points to only take 5. And even when you just consider, yeah, man, they beat Leicester. I mean, not Leicester, they beat Palace, but that's a game they should be winning, considering how they've been. Now they drew level in their draw. They drew against West Brom. West Brom frustrated them. They could have got over the line. They really should have. And Watford, they let themselves down, conceding early, going down to 10 men. So a point is like a win in them sort of conditions there. I don't know what it is with Spurs. I mean, teams are frustrated. People have clocked how Spurs are now. They've clocked the way Dele likes to run. They've been knowing Kane's a sharpshooter in the Premier League, Eriksen. So they're sitting back a bit more and being a bit more protective. So that's making it harder to break down. Like I said, Pochettino is relying too much on his existing players. When Dele and Kane aren't quite at it, they need someone to take the mantelpiece. And that's when Mahrez, or even if they give a young Marcus Edwards a chance with a bit directness, you never know what could happen. There's that. I think they're lacking a bit of rotation. Of course, I don't follow Spurs religiously, so I don't claim to know their club. But I think Wanyama's injured. I don't think they've rotated as much in the midfield where they should have. So that's played a part. And of course, defensively, they've been shocking. Defensively, these Spurs errors, some of the goals they concede is shocking. It's not following runners and things like that. Look at the goal, Martial's goal against United away a couple weeks ago. Let themselves down. Dyer switching off. Jan Vertonghen switching off, and he makes the run against us. Mustafi, they got caught 2 versus 1, not watching runners. 2 of the goals at Leicester. The first one for Vardy, Dyer again, not watching runs. And then again you had Vertonghen backing off. These are mistakes these men wouldn't have made if they weren't in a barren run and feeling sorry for themselves and things like that. So these are some of the last couple of games that I've seen from Spurs are some of the most unlike Spurs of recent performances, especially defensively. They're having a little wobble. Like I said, mathematically, they're still in the top 6, top 4 race, so there's no need to panic. But there is a bit of a mazza, and I do to a degree believe if this was Arsenal in this run, because it has been, if this was Liverpool to a degree, if this was Chelsea, etc., you would know about this would be planted. This is what Pochettino's 5th season. It would, forgive me if I'm wrong, this would be planted over the national newspapers. Spurs have achieved relative success under Poch to their thing, but it would be spoken about, and they have said that. There's not really any cause to concern, man. Like there is cause for concern, but they can still get their season on track. But yeah, they're clearly missing Toby Alderweireld. Clearly anybody would miss him. But yeah, man, their stats last year, I believe 2016-17, 38 games, 26 wins, 4 losses, 89, I think that says 89 goals. So let's just say 80 or so goals. Conceded 26 and 17 clean sheets. 2017-18 so far, they've conceded 50. They played 15, 17 wins. Conceded 23 goals, 3 off last year. And when you couple in Spurs were undefeated at home and stuff, that's very alarming, you know. 23 goals already, and they conceded that over 38 last year. That's shocking. And they've scored 23 goals. Apologies, I don't forgive that stat. They've conceded 23. They've scored 23 goals, which is very well good now that I say about it. And they're gonna get 80. And then obviously they've conceded 13. So like I said, I got them mixed up there. My handwriting's mess. But still, the point could stand. They've conceded last year 26. They've conceded 13 already, and it's December. Spurs have a good defence, and if they get back on track, they probably won't concede 26, or will concede the exact same amount. But right now, in the form they're on, you back Spurs to concede arguably more than 26 goals. So yeah, they kept 6 clean sheets already. They've got 17 last year, so it's not all cause for concern. If players start playing well, they get a bit of confidence, start winning games again. It's a matter. I think the Spurs, every game is a must win, a cup final in the Premier League. But I think Spurs the only week that's a bit booky. 3-week period in January. They've got us. They've got some other guys from the top 6. It might even be us, but there's 3 fixtures in the top 6 game after game. So yeah, they need to get their season back on track. We're in December, not just Spurs, but all of these clubs that want to get top 4, want to win leagues, want to stay up. This is the month you've got to take points. Regardless, you've got to take points, and you need to look at coming out the other side in the new year and having a clear picture as to where you are. Like I said, apologies for messing up the stats at the end, but the point still stands, and I regain myself. I ain't gonna clip this again and shoot again because I'm done that. I like the fact that you guys can see unpolished, raw footage by myself. But yeah, in short, injuries, rotation, players a bit out of form, and probably believe in their own hype, especially in regards to the Arsenal game. I'd say that, believe in their own hype. Yeah, like I said, hopefully my Spurs fan friends, one day I'll name them. They actually don't want to be named on these things. They're very funny about public eye stuff. Yeah, I hope I've done them justice. I hope Spurs fans have taken me in. I'll never pretend to know a club more than them, because Spurs is some man's life in the same way Arsenal is my life. You know your problems more than mine. I'm probably chatting was. But yeah, man. Guys, Deluded Gooner, I'm signing out. Thank you for watching as usual. Oh yeah, before we go, Toby actually said he's unsure of his return date. He said he has a serious muscle tear. There's a big chance of a reoccurrence. He did sound a bit coy and a bit frightened to come back, and I don't blame him. There's a World Cup in next summer. So yeah, he's got a scan in 2 weeks, and if it's a tear completely, it's going to need surgery and require around 14 weeks, worst case scenario, to recover. So yeah, man, it is a bit doom and gloom, and they're going to have to find a way to play without Toby. And when you consider Toby's there, out, I think Davinson Sanchez is suspended. Now they're down to their bare bones in just Dyer, Vertonghen and Forsyth. The young player Carter Vickers is on loan. So yeah, we'll be keen to see what they do there. Maybe one of the midfielders can fill in that centre half. I don't know. But guys, DG, I'm signing out. Thank you very much for watching.